What is going on, you guys? It's your guy, Senpai Rai, and right now I'm a little bit late for Elisabeth's Awakening showcase, so Adelheid, you got your own showcase, buddy? Of course I do. But, can I come to the party too? Yeah, me too, dude. I mean, where y'all going out to? The Infinite Club? Roar! Roar, goddammit, roar! Yeah, Dad, I cleaned my room and took out the trash. Roar, goddammit! Oh, your hemorrhoid cream? Top shelf. But, can we go? Please? Ah, such a dick. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could do my own showcase. Hey, Rock, you want to, be on my showcase with me? I would. But, that's just, my way of saying that, Melee and Alice are coming over in a little bit. Bruh, Alice doesn't even like you. She likes your dad. Remember last time she came over to your house, she stole a bunch of Terry's, pictures? Mary almost wrecked her face in the middle of the street. CPS was almost called. I remember something like that. But you got this, buddy. One-man army, right? You got this. Go. Nah, whatever. I don't need anybody. That's why I'm so good at getting rid of things as a debuffer. Because I put up with this jerk-off right here all the time. And do you actually understand anything he says? Because this is like watching a unicorn being born in nature or something, just watching y'all communicate. It's actually kind of amazing. He's my dad. Once again, why do you think I'm so good at getting rid of skills? Because I take a lot of shit from this little jerk-off right here, so I'm good at getting rid of skills from other people. That's where that came from. So does anybody want to hang out? Okay. Okay. I guess, I'll do my showcase by myself since nobody wants to hang out. I don't know why, I'm not a bad person. Oh well. It's fine, I'm used to, being by myself, except, my sister, my number one cheerleader. But let's jump into my cores and everything, because as you can see, everything is maxed out, good to go. My leader skill gives green element fighters attack by 35% and defense by 15%. It's okay. It's mid-grade at best. And for my actual skills, let's dive into those right now. For my first one, my G kickin', where I kick a fire, or it's not a fireball, it's more like a ground rising projectile, and this is a great one. Senpai usually likes to lead with this one just because it's phenomenal. It's a projectile that gives plus 28% attack for 7 seconds, but right here's the kicker. I become immune to damage for 3 seconds. It's a damage immune skill, so it is fantastic, and that's my skill 1. Now, my skill 2, the G Wand EX, what that does upon inflicting, it inflicts damage, but it also deals shock damage equal to 33% of attack to the target every 1 second for 7 seconds upon landing a skill. So this is a nice one, and it has a hidden ability to reflect projectiles as well. So this once again is my skill 2, and it's awesome because it also picks people up from the ground. It's a great skill to have, but mainly this one is good for closing the distance while also picking people up from the ground. My skill 3, which inflicts damage, and it also allows me to gain super armor for 3 seconds when a skill 50% with a 50% chance to stun the enemy for 2 seconds when a successful skill lands, even when they guard. So it's pretty awesome. My traditional skill 3 is a nice fireball that hits from the ground to forehead level, and if you have my 3 tier, that's where I do my G Christ EX attack, and I start off with a low kick whenever we do that one. So let's jump right in and show you what they look like, my skills in their entirety, because I'm the son of a boss character, as y'all already know, but him and me are very different, you know. Yeah, I have a lot more heart, and he just wants to hurt people all the time, and that's not how I do things. I mean, I'm much more chill the way, I set my actives up. So, speaking of setting actives up, whenever the stage starts, I use my skill 1 most of the time, because that gives me the attack boost and my damage immunity. From there, you could close the distance, because this skill, once again, makes characters land on their face, as you just saw, and you could literally just walk up and hit that skill 2. And get that extra little bit of damage, and that, once again, the skill 2 picks people up from the ground. It's a nice little shield that I put up, and it also reflects projectile skills. Now, if I wanted to close the distance, I would use the skill 3, this one right here, and this one is nice because this one gives me the super armor for 3 seconds. Not that one, that's my traditional 3 tier. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. This one right here, slide on the ground, and I'm able to actually pick people up from the ground. So after I use, say, any super, I can use this skill once again to protect myself with super armor and pick them up from the ground and combo in with other actives. Now, my traditional 3 tier, I send out a huge energy projectile that can actually pick people up from the ground, and it does a decent amount of damage. But what you really need is this one right here, because this one is from my 3 tier, and any kind of dark screen AoE, or it's not really an AoE, I have to be within a sweep distance to hit them, and it starts off with a low kick, but I have landed this on characters whenever they're even above forehead level, so a little bit more testing is to be needed, but it is a very solid super move. Now, my G Skliven, this is my 5 tier. And this one looks the coolest. It is kind of a shorter animation, but I wish this one was a 3 tier instead of the 5 tier, to be honest. But you give what you work with what you got, you know, and you got to give it your all the time. But I just wish I had more KoF characters that wanted to hang out. I don't understand why they don't like me. It's the strangest thing. I mean, I'm the son of a boss character, and I just don't understand why other players don't like me. Oh, who's that? Senpai, is that you? Senpai, what's going on, dude? Oh, hey, what's up, Adelheid? Senpai, where are you coming from, man? Oh, the Elisabeth showcase is already over, and I dropped her off at the house, made sure she got home safely, and I think Ash was there waiting, so I'm just leaving their place now, so here I am. What's up, Adelheid? Oh, not much, man. I'm almost done with my showcase. You want to help me? You want to help me finish my cores up? Yeah, sure, man. I could. I got you covered on that, Adelheid. But why are you out here by yourself? Well, I mean, no other KoF players wanted to hang out with me. Yeah. Well, okay, Adelheid. I'm gonna just be blunt and tell you real quickly, buddy. The reason that the other characters don't want to hang out with you is because you laugh at all their abilities with your cores. You literally shut down everything that makes them unique as a player, and that makes you extremely powerful, especially if you're dressed up with the Ryugo set, because this new set just gives you a 10% chance on guard break per hit. I mean, you're just busted after you have this type of setup, buddy. I'm just being real with you. That's why other KOF characters don't want to mess with you, because it's like all that training that they've done, you just one kind of active, and your core at the bottom right here, the Sir Bernstein core, gives them a 70% chance to have one of their buffs removed, you know, every time you hit it with an active skill. That's crazy. With a low 10-second cooldown, this core right here just spits in the face of every other KOF player. So, I mean, I could see why from their perspective, but this just makes you an extremely powerful player. And whenever I put a tier list together, you're going to be either 1 or 2 on the tier list, no doubt. Because you just negate everything with this skill. This is so powerful right here. One of the most, if not the most powerful skills in the game, in my personal humble opinion. And I've run with you in Championship a lot, and it's ridiculous. But here, I accidentally covered one of your cores without even realizing it. Why don't you finish up your last one, bud? Oh, okay. My other core is my inheritability, and that decreases the target's HP, recovery, and power charge rate by 80% for 5 seconds upon landing an active skill as a crit hit. So whenever I land an active skill and crit with it, I negate their power charge rate by 80% and heal, which that along with a Sir Bernstein core, they can't gain PG hardly, they can't heal hardly, and now all of a sudden they don't have super high armor, hyper armor, damage immunity, any kind of attack gains, anything with both of these cores. So I'm heavily tailored towards PvP, and I'm just the son of a boss character once again. What do you think, Senpai? Oh. Well, I mean, I forgot to tell you, Rugal, he delivered some bad stuff to Zero and Ignis tonight, and I think it was some Orochi blood, and me and Elisabeth kind of drank it on accident, and it might take an entirely different showcase to tell that whale of a tale. Ha 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 ha. But yeah, he got hemmed up really bad on that Orochi blood, and he's gone. He's dead. The Orochi blood consumed him, man. So right now, Adelheid, you and your sister are the heirs and heiresses to the Bernstein fortune. So, my dad is dead? Yeah, man, I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but... Oh my god. So what does this mean? Well, it means that you're the head of the Bernstein Corporation. You know, you're going to have some boss characters coming at you in Championship in the very, very near future trying to take your title away. But you have to show them why you're number 1 or number 2 on the tier list. In fact, 2 doesn't exist. You're number 1, buddy. You got this. So, enough with this bashful bullshit. You need to pull your balls together, protect your family and your heritage, and wreck some shop in Championship to show them why you truly are not only the son of a boss character, but the number 1 goddamn boss character. You ready, buddy? F it. Let's go. I got this. Alright, first rival trying to take my throne. Of course it's going to be Gonets. Let's start with my skill 1, caught him. Even if you were to use a skill 3, there would be a 70% chance that I would negate all of his abilities. So Gonets is actually pretty easy at this point, because he is a glass cannon, but after you take away his hyper armor, he's not that great. I mean, he's good, but he moves well, but oh shit! It's a replica of my dead father, trying to come back from the grave to take my throne. It's mine now, old man. Your time has come. Good one. Too slow. So I used a skill 1, so it gave me damage immunity again, and you weren't able to do too much after that, so I'm going to use my fast moving skill 3 to start out the combo. And what I also like about my basic attacks is at the end of it looks like a fake projectile, and what people like to do is, oh nice, my damage immunity held up once again. That's why Senpai loves using characters with that ability. I'm going to use my 3-tier regular to end this fight. Bye, doppelganger father. The empire is mine. And it definitely didn't take Senpai about 3 or 4 different fights to get a solo with Adelheid. And at least one of those solos perfect. Apparently. So, I caught you now, Orochi. I'm waiting for you to move, and I'm going to hit you with skill 3 to get rid of your emergency dodge. Get you in the corner, since my third skill has a 50% chance to stun for 2 seconds. Combo you a little bit, end with a skill 3, and old god gets introduced to a new god. Now, let's go to the Sky Noah and celebrate my inauguration. Let's go, you guys. Ha! Perfect. Well, you guys, this showcase was absolutely fantastic. I hope that everybody has thoroughly enjoyed it. And I got faith in Adelheid. I mean, he seemed like a good guy. He has Rugal's blood flowing through his veins, but he's got his own heart and his own mind. And well, according to lore, he does good, and he's a good sport. I mean, he let the Sakari team leave with their lives after he was defeated by them. So, I mean, how bad of a person could he be? I mean, his sister Rose got Rugal's, hot temper because she wanted to, Red Queen style chop their heads off and put them on sticks. But, like, that's another story altogether. So, again, I have hoped that everybody has thoroughly enjoyed the max showcase of this individual right here, Mr. Adelheid Bernstein. If y'all have, make sure to hit the like button in the corner of the screen. Not this one, but you know the one. You know the one. So, and also if you're new to my channel, it's good information mixed with a lot of bit of crazy, mixed with, hey, I'm at the very least entertaining to watch. So, I'm gonna call it quits on that note. Everybody out there, happy 4th of July, and this has been your guy. Senpai Rai, and I'm out. Later, you guys!